Hi Australia, you wonderful wondering wonders. It's Planet Australia. Today is the 1st of April. Does anybody know what that is? Come on, it's April Fools. Pinch and a punch, the first day of the month. You know, all that sort of thing. Wow, that pinch and the punch for that first day of the month would hurt. Ow, after the budget, don't you think? Wow. I mean, just to think, we've had a budget that, what has it done for us? What has it done for the economy? Really, seriously, nothing. I mean, we get a decrease in the petrol, oh wonderful, until September. Then there's no more of that. So, you know, April Fool's on us, if you get my meaning. And also to think, cuts for people when they get their tax back. Wow, that's mind-boggling. You know, like April Fools for believing in the budget. But also, what else? That's hard to think. There's nothing really else, I think, that we were fooled by, apart from, oh yeah, the cash handouts. That's right, we should also be grateful for that. Everybody on a benefit or who gets this, what is it? April Fools, $250 for the people that are entitled to it. Well, good luck, because it's April Fools on us, because once again, rent's gone up, water rates, whatever else has gone up, the economy, local bread, butter, toilet paper, let alone your luxuries. I mean, wow. I mean, haven't we been fooled by this government? I mean, seriously, serious to God. If anybody was ever wondering what April Fool's, what it was like to feel like a fool, well, we must be feeling like a fool here in Oz, because all the foolery that the government has done to try and fool and coach along society, now it's like, whoa, pinch and a punch, first day of the month, ow, that really hurts. So, I mean, the economy, there's nothing for the economy. There's no wage increase. There's nothing. Oh, yeah, though, we should be grateful for, allowing a certain amount of time for free travel. I wonder how that's going, government. That was really important. So, everybody, I mean, this government has tried to fool constantly while they've been in government. And they're called the bluff because, it was only 2 days ago that the budget was announced, and people were really looking forward to that, thinking there might have been something in that budget that didn't leave us standing like a bunch of fools for the government they voted in for. But how many people have got egg on their face now? Bloody lot. So, think about who you're voting for this year, because I certainly am. What do you say? Happy April Fool's Day. We're all feeling like fools. I'm sure we are. Been left with everything, and now the budget. There's nothing in the budget for anybody. And the government is not fooling anybody at all. You're not. So that's all I'm going to say in this matter. I had to voice my opinion because I thought, hang on, it's the 1st of April. Isn't that April Fool's? And then I had this giggle to myself thinking, well, haven't we all been fooled by this government? And it was, as I said, only 2 days ago. And the budget was announced. There's nothing in it for the working class man. Nothing. The rich might be getting richer, but the working class man, the working class family, the average Joe, there's nothing there. There's nothing there for the nurses, doctors, teachers, nothing. Nothing. Should we be thankful for what we get? I don't think so. So, You know, more fool the government thinking that they could fool society here in Australia. Well, you fooled the last fool. April Fool's Day was your last fool on society here in Australia, I'm sure. Because it's so disappointing to think that April Fool's, 2 days ago, the budget, how many people in Australia are feeling like a bloody fool through this government? But anyway, that's all I'm going to weigh in on that, guys. I just thought, you know, it's important to bring that to people's, you know, light, to have people realise it is April Fool's, and it's no laughing matter at all the way state of affairs are going. It's dreadful. And the people that are now suffering and still continuing to suffer in rural areas and everywhere else with the flood events and then the clean-up events and then trying to get back on their feet and get their townships going and little communities and that, they're banding together, but, you know, they can only take so much. So my thoughts and blessings go out to you guys and the people of Ukraine. You will have victory because Putin is a spineless coward. Yeah, that's right, he is a spineless coward. But anyway, look after yourself. Hope you found this informative. Please, the contagion, you know, flus, all that, do the right thing. You know, wear your mask where you can, 1.5 distance, clean your hands, sanitise, do what you got to do. Anybody coughing, step back, move away from them, cover your nose when you're sneezing, coughing, that sort of thing. Just be aware because, you know, it's now the season, they say a deadly flu is going to hit. Well, it is, believe you me, and people are going to get sick. Once again, we're going to have to endure this, maybe remodifying our freedoms once again. You know, what we haven't already remodified in our life with this bloody government. If it's not the government, it's the climate, you know, so you take a pick. But anyway, everybody, look after yourself. Anybody experiencing psychological or physical abuse, please reach out to your networks. They are there. To the people that are suffering, and women I'm talking about, that are suffering in domestic violence, I know that your voice is falling upon deaf ears in the police department because they're not really helping women with domestic violence, and when they really need somebody there, the backup, it's not there. So, and I put out a tube a day or two ago on victims protection. You know, they have witness protection, why not victim protection for women? Get the ball rolling on that, a moonlight flip, really soon, because there's been enough talk, there's been enough spokespeople up on their little, you know, pedestal, talking about this, talking about that, but there's been no real change. And if they really want a real change, women that have been really affected by domestic violence, and I mean, you know, real life-threatening situations, they should also be consulted with the police on how to recognise behaviours, how to recognise things when police go into homes, what they're to look for, the signs and that sort of thing. When people that have recovered, women that have recovered from domestic violence, real domestic violence, they're out there and they're waiting to be heard, they're waiting to assist, they're waiting to help. So get that on board would be a really good thing, New South Wales to police, because if you have women that have had that experience that can assist the police when they do go out on matters of domestic violence, they can, you know, really support the police and really help the police. That would be a really good thing. But anyway, that's just another subject for 2022, because there's been too many victims of women and children. They've been the victims. And at the end of the day, it's not good enough. These people, the parents are left, they fight in court and they fight for the right to be heard, and they continue that voice, but it falls upon deaf ears. And it starts with this bloody government. So do the right thing like people want, and do a moonlight clip and do something, severely do something to show people, show women that you really do care about them in society and the children of society. But that's all I've got to say in that matter, everybody. So look after yourself, cope the best way you can, do have faith within yourself, and hope. We are battlers, we're Aussies, we're battlers. You know, we rise to every challenge there is, and boy, there's challenges ahead, believe you me. But I'll leave it at that. So please, my 4 codes, I will say them: respect, dignity, honour and integrity. Faith, that will serve you well. And also, please, like, subscribe and comment. But until next time, you guys look after yourself and take care from Planet Australia. See y'all. See y'all.